Hey, aloha, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, I'm all about teaching you everything you need to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but sometimes you just can't find in the listing. Today, I've got a fantastic treat for you. I'm standing at the gated entry to 4039 Honopi'ilani Road. Now, if you can't say that word, which a lot of people can't, we just like to say the lower road. It's a lot easier. This is an oceanfront estate. Actually has its own little private beach on almost an acre. It's a 6-bedroom, 6.5 bath, 5,418 square foot, beautiful estate. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna put this right up there with one of the most amazing properties I've ever seen in all of Maui. And as we walk down the driveway here, what you're gonna notice is just a fantastic entry. And I'll give you a quick lay of the land here. So here you've got the 3-car garage. Now it really lives as a main floor, 1-floor home, although it is 2-story. What you have on the top story are really guest quarters. This is an attached ohana right here with a 1-bed, and then you have a guest quarter master upstairs, but it's just for guests. And then you have sort of a child's sort of room with beds and all kinds of, you know, kind of cool living area for when you have guests. But the rest of the property really is all on the main level, and the views and the access to the ocean are so private. As a matter of fact, since this is a 1-acre lot, you know, once you get back down in here, you're so far from the road, you cannot even hear that road. And you've got all this mature landscaping, cooked pines, palm trees. I mean, the landscaping itself is just so mature, and it's just, I can't even tell you. It is just phenomenal. So let's walk around here a little bit, take a look around. I'm gonna give you the full tour of the property, because it's one of those things, it's like until you actually get here and see it with your own eyes, like literally see it with your own eyes, it's just hard to fathom what this place is like. And the privacy, because of the way it's located in the ocean, nobody can get to this piece of oceanfront. It's so incredibly private. So anyway, let's take a look. But check out this beautiful backyard. Now, if you've ever shopped for real estate in Hawaii, you'll know the first thing everybody does, including the agents, we just walk straight to the view, straight to the lanai. In this case, everyone walks straight to the beach, because that's really a huge component of value when you're buying an oceanfront property. Is like, what's it like down by the water? Is it private? Is there sand? Watch this. I mean, does it really get better? I don't know. It's possible, but man, I'm telling you, as far as privacy goes, you've got a perfect amount of sand. You've got this little sitting area right here, and you can actually walk right down to the ocean. And the other thing is, this has the most amount of turtles I've ever seen of any location. And why is that? Because it's so hard to get to that the turtles are not being bothered by snorkelers. I don't know about you, but it just makes me want to like take off my slippers and grab some suntan oil and maybe a cold beverage and just relax right now. To think that this could possibly be your home is really quite an opportunity, in my opinion. So one of the reasons I really love making these videos is because, I don't know about you, but when I shop for real estate, I want to see like everything. Like, I want to know all of the details. Like, if I stand here and I look to my neighbor, what do I see? Now, this is a private residence here right next door. I can't see the house. I can see one little chair right there, and those are some condos off in the distance, nicely blended in. And I look this way, and there is a building right here, nicely covered by these trees, obviously, but very good privacy. They're all facing that direction. But most importantly, there's no access to walk. You can see that's completely blocked right there by that tree. And there's no walking path over here, so the public cannot get to this location. The ever important hammock. You must have one of these, because this really encourages relaxation. And I mean, can you just picture yourself right here? Now, this is the master bedroom right here, and we'll check that out here in a minute. But I just wanted to give you a good look-see around the entire grounds of the property. There's just about $1 million worth of renovations done. A lot of it was spent on the master bath and this outdoor shower here. And we'll just keep heading around the whole property so you can see what the grounds look like. And then we'll head inside the house. But if I was to, matter of fact, this is one of the questions I get actually from buyers when they're looking at an oceanfront home, is they want to know, especially on Maui, how far is it to the road? So right now we're going to pace that out. 1, 2. Okay, so I just paced it out. It is exactly 55 yards from the edge of the road here on the lower road to the exterior of the home right there. So it's 165 linear feet roughly from the entrance at the gate to where the house begins, and that is lots of space and protection from any kind of road noise. Now I'm not going to say you won't hear anything down there, but I bet you once you're inside the home, the doors are closed, you're not going to know that road is there, period. All right, let's take a look around here, the rest of the yard. What I really love is this rock wall. Obviously, those are very costly to make, require extensive permitting when you're near the ocean. So to have this in place already is really huge. To have this kind of parking ample, and certainly you probably know this, but in Hawaii we all park on the lawn at some point, so you could fit a lot of people here for parking, and that cannot be understated. So it's really the perfect house for entertaining because you can bring in lots of parked cars, and that is absolutely premium on an island like Maui. So there's no question that indoor-outdoor living is where it's at on homes that are on the ocean, or really anywhere on Maui, because you really end up spending just as much time outside of the home as you do inside of the home. So having certain features like an outdoor kitchen is absolutely essential. And then it goes without saying that a pool, and this is actually like a real pool, you can tell it's deep, it's not just a splash pool as they call it. And of course a hot tub is almost required equipment for your outdoor living space. And then the indoor-outdoor pocket doors, this whole, have some nice fans to keep the air movement going. And of course, when these pocket doors are open, which I'll do a little bit later, having that indoor-outdoor living right from your master bedroom is huge. But you can just see from the size of this lanai area that you could host an absolutely epic beach party if you wanted to, and just entertain a lot of folks. I love the accent of the volcanic rock, just the way that the house is situated, and it flows all the way through from the front door to the pocket doors straight down to the ocean. And of course, no Hawaiian property would be complete without the tiki torches. My goodness, there's something right there. That's a turtle right there. I don't know if the camera picked it up, but there's probably 500 turtles right here right now. I just really sense that this is the kind of a property that doesn't just entertain well as far as having large groups of people, but also the vibe I get from this property is one of family, of groups, of sort of a property that's handed down from generation to generation, where memories, have been made at this property, and many more, I believe, will be made. Some of the homes, that we see on Maui, they're great, but they're a little, kind of cold. They're sort of architecturally clean. This one has definitely got a very homey vibe to it, but yet it's very elegant and it's very well finished, and with the $1 million+ renovation that just happened, it's got all the touches that you would come to expect from a home that was built more recently. All right, let me give you a tour of this property. Now again, these videos are designed to be just like a walk tour, as if you were here looking at the property in person. Right now with the travel restrictions, I know that can be difficult. So the main purpose of this is just pretend like you just walked in the house yourself and you're taking it in for the very first time. My first impressions of this home is it's very livable. In other words, it doesn't have a sort of coldness to it. It feels very, very homey and complete in and outdoor living. Nice little water feature here. And I just love this great room. Have a nice formal dining right there off the kitchen. And it just is very roomy. I love great rooms that you can look over the banister and look down. It's one of my favorite features actually of a home. Matter of fact, there was a home that I designed myself one time, had it blueprinted out, and literally this is very similar to the design that I was going for. It was more of a Montana sort of ranch home, but this works for Maui. Beautiful, large, double, sub-zero. Almost mandatory these days. Wolf microwave, Wolf four burner, and then you've got your Wolf double oven over here. Look at this pantry, my goodness. That's fabulous, huh? Nothing like a big pantry. And it goes back into the laundry facility back there. But of course, the most important thing, I think, if you're gonna have an oceanfront home, is that if you were to do dishes, just saying if, loading the double dishwashers here, you have whales jumping while you're doing that. And this kitchen is very oceanfront centric. You have a nice door that takes you straight out in case you were doing some serving. And then of course here's the formal dining. Nice wine cooler right there. And hey, if you wanted to catch the morning news if you were eating breakfast inside, or the evening news, fantastic little television right there. But the ambiance in here is just fantastic. All right, now we'll head over to the master. If you were doing a formal party or informal beach party in your beach house, having a nice little baby grand piano, super cool. Nice built-in flat screen. And we'll head over to the master. The master in this home truly is, in my opinion, the centerpiece. Here's a powder room. Love the mother of pearl inlay right there. This is the recently renovated bathroom. We'll get to that here in a moment. But look at this master. This is fabulous. All recently renovated and remodeled. But just imagine this is the test, right? You don't even need to do the test here, but if you were to, lay your head on the pillow, and when you wake up, do you have to lift your head off the pillow to see the ocean? And the answer is a resounding no. So, but you can tell this has been completely updated and remodeled. Beautiful vaulted ceilings, and just 100% indoor-outdoor living. The hot tub is just a mere 3 steps from the bedroom. The walk into the pool is right there. And of course your private lanai area. All right, let's check out the completely remodeled bathroom. This bathroom reminded me of something out of the Andaz. Or the Montage Spa. Look at this. I was actually kind of getting ready for the attendant to show up and give me my bathrobe. Look at this steam shower, all digital. And of course, if you wanted to, you could just go outside and shower outside, which is such a Hawaii thing. Being able to shower outside, completely enclosed, beautiful rock wall. Moving on from the master, we'll head over to the pool and we'll check out the guest quarters. Because really, this is a main floor house. Everything happens on the main floor if you were living here as a couple or as a single individual. This is everything you need is on this main floor right here. The upper level is if you were to have a guest. Let's go check it out. Very dramatic staircase going up with a nice, beautiful, elegant curve. Here's the look down from into the great room. But your guests are, honestly, I'd be careful. They might not leave. What a gorgeous overlook here. It's got this nice little handle right here that unlocks it as you pull. I can still see turtles popping their tails out and their legs. But this is Lanai from I'm going to call it the guest master. Very nicely appointed, beautiful, high vaulted ceilings. And look at this walk-in shower bath and the etched glass. It's fantastic. Got some reeds over here, some palms down there, rain shower, and of course, you got your tub right there. Just a beautiful job they've done in this bathroom. This is the walk-in closet for the guest master. Very well appointed. Built-ins. And the other guest area would be the stairs on the opposite end of the home from the curved staircase. And in here you just basically have a neat little sort of kids sleeping area. So if your guests had children, this would be a great place for them to come hang out, sleep. Have a single bed here, and then there's a double. Some nice closet space. But kind of a fun little room for kids and guests. And you could certainly probably even put another bed right here if you wanted to. They've got this set up as a sort of a TV area. And a nice 3/4 bath right here. Very functional and just perfect for guests. And coming off sort of the children's guest quarters is the look over into the great room. Obviously at the opposite end there is the master guest area. Little office nook right there. And I think the only thing I didn't show you is there is a second bedroom right from the master. So over here to the left is the indoor-outdoor master. And then next to that is a beautifully appointed, I call this bedroom number 2. And a very nicely done bathroom as well. Nice tile work. Beautiful wood flooring. And then bedroom number 3. So there's 3 bedrooms on the main floor. And then the last thing I wanted to show you, this is actually what I was talking about, not the bedrooms. This is the closet. This is the master bedroom closet. Nice, good size walk-in with built-ins. And the nice thing about this home is it does also come complete with a guest home. And the guest home is completely separate with its own kitchen. A lot of people use this actually for their caretaker, but obviously you can use this as another place for your guests to go hang out. It's right above the oversized 3-car garage. And it's a fantastic space. So I don't know about you, but I've always wanted a swinging door in my house. I don't know, it just seems like it's the coolest thing. And this swinging door, just to give you an orientation here, is right off of the dining room table. And then you just swing it open. Oh, and there you have a beautiful, oversized, very functional laundry facility. And a kind of a loud door, so maybe I don't want one of those doors. As you can see, here's your security system. And you have actually a nice little powder room right here as well, which is kind of cool. And then this door here leads out to the garage. So the garage is technically separated here by this breezeway, and then those are the stairs going up to the ohana or the guest cottage right above the garage. And over here to our left is our front door. But little things like this I think are so cool. Like you come back from the beach, you want to rinse off your dog or your feet. Having this here and a nice little drain, that's huge, you know, keep the sand out of the house, and just a very functional, perfect spot. And even look at the kind of the old school handle, you know, that's cool. Like little touches like this, really, I don't know, they just go a long way with me. So right now starts a very special time of the day here on Maui. And I just wanted to share with you just 3 things that I think really make this spot on earth really special. Number 1, you see those plumerias up there? The smell of the fragrant flowers in the air in Hawaii is just something you don't find everywhere. The next thing is it's not buggy here. Like the whole house is open. It was actually a little bit of a rainy day today here on the west side, and there's nothing, not a single insect is bothering me, and that's really rare, even for other parts of the island. So to have that enjoyable experience, you know, outdoors is huge. And then the final thing would be sunset. You know, sunset is something that is almost, let's just say it is sacred in Hawaii. And to be able to enjoy sunset from your own private oceanfront backyard lanai experience, it just can't be, that's what it's all about. So tonight what I'm going to do for you guys, I'm going to capture a beautiful time lapse here with my GH5. I'm gonna put the drone up into the air and we're gonna see what the doves see as they fly around the property. But I just really wanted to capture this moment for you because this is what your afternoons would look like, except the difference would be your closest friend, family, spouse would be enjoying this moment with you. But to be able to have these sunsets and just notice the position, right? It is absolutely perfect. But just look at the light as it comes into the home. Oh, it's so pretty. I mean, can you imagine your perfect little beach right there? I mean, that's sick. I mean, hey, I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. If it's been enjoyable, if you've liked it in any way, I'd love a thumbs up, a subscribe. Please hit me in the comment section with anything you'd like to share. And certainly, if you're ever in the market for a home like this or any home or condo in Hawaii, I'd love to be a resource and help you out. Just click the link in the description, and I look forward to seeing you next time you're here in Hawaii. Aloha.